Everyone loves a reversing card effect, and this one is double special. This is astonishing. This is CoachTrick. Whilst your audience is left wondering whether up is down or down is up, you can relax because today's trick is brilliantly self-working. It can be performed with a shuffled deck and requires no prior setup. As ever, stick with us until the end as we reflect on how learning magic can shape success beyond the cards. Okay, let's jump into the magic. Grab a deck and let's go. Okay, as ever, let's just kickstart then by taking a look at the effect itself. This is going to be an amazing double revelation with a twist, quite literally. And you're just going to start by giving the cards a shuffle, and you can also ask the spectator to shuffle the cards. It's up to you. But now you want the spectator to cut off about half of the deck for themselves. So ask them just to make a cut just like so, which means you now have a pack each. You're now each going to select a card from your pack, but you want to do this in the most random of ways possible so nobody can see what's happening. So you're going to do this behind your back. So you'll go first, you'll just take your pack, you'll place it behind your back, and you're just going to select a card, any card that you feel like, and then bring that out to the front just like so. You'll take a quick look at your card just to remember it. And now the spectator will do the same with their pack. They'll place it behind their back so nobody can see, pick a card entirely at random and bring that out to the front. They'll also take a look at their card and just remember it, and you can see it just there. With that done, you're now going to swap cards. So you'll take the spectator's card and the spectator is going to take your card. You're now going to lose the spectator's card into your pack. So you're just going to take it and at random, place it anywhere that you like, into a random position, into your pack, just like so. And the spectator is going to do the same with your card. They're going to lose it into their pack. So they'll take it and just place it into a random position, just like so. Now, to make sure things really are as random as possible, you can also ask the spectator just to give their pack a shuffle. Now, as well as mixing up the order of the cards, you're also going to mix up the way that the cards are facing. So ask the spectator just to cut their pack into approximately 2, just like so. And you're now going to take half of the spectator's pack and turn it face up and place it onto the bottom of your pack. You're then going to take the other half of the spectator's pack, turn it face up and place that on top of your pack. So now we can clearly see here we have a face up pack, a face down pack and another face up pack, and amongst those cards somewhere are the 2 selected cards. Now this is where things get really interesting. Remember, the cards are facing all sorts of different ways, but if we take the deck and we give it just a couple of rotations, then somehow the cards correct themselves and are now all facing the same way, except for just 2 cards, the 2 selected cards. Now the spectator might not believe you, so you can now take the cards and spread them on the table. And we can see that all of the cards are indeed now facing the same way. They're all face up except for just 2 cards, this card here and this card right here. And we can remove these 2 cards just like so. For the first time now, ask the spectator to reveal the value of their selected card. Of course, it was the 6 of hearts, and now you can reveal that the 6 of hearts just happens to be this card right here. You can now for the first time reveal the value of your selected card. It was the King of Spades. And now for the second miracle, you can reveal that this card right here is indeed the King of Spades. Okay, so now for the secret to this effect, and it's really straightforward. Basically, you just need to remember the value of the bottom card. So we can see here it's the Jack of Diamonds. Now one way to do that is just to catch a glimpse of that card during the deck being shuffled, either by you or by the spectator. However you want to do it, just remember the value of that bottom card, because that is going to be your selected card. The spectator will now cut the deck into two, and you're going to take the bottom half of the deck, and behind your back you're going to say you're selecting a card. But here's what you actually do. So behind your back you're just going to turn this pack face up. You're going to take the Jack of Diamonds and turn that over so that it's now face down on top of the pack. And you're just going to take any other card, it doesn't matter what card, and just bring that out as your selection, like so. You don't need to remember this card, it's totally irrelevant. The spectator will now do the same behind their back. They'll select a totally random card and then have them remember that card. So we can see here the 8 of clubs. You'll now swap cards with the spectator, and you'll take the spectator's card and keeping your pack square, because remember over here you now have a face up pack with the Jack of Diamonds on top. Keeping that square, you're just going to insert the spectator's card at any random point, like so. And the spectator can now do the same with your selected card, which is of course totally irrelevant. To add to the randomness, ask the spectator to shuffle their pack, and now you're going to ask them just to cut it into two, approximately evenly, like so. You will take one half of their pack and just turn that face up, and then place your pack on top of it so that it looks like yours is face down on top of their face up pack. And then take the spectator's second pack, turn that face up, and then place that on top, like so. So now you have this convincing display of mixed up cards, whereas in reality the only two reversed cards are the selected cards. You can square the cards up and then just perform a magical gesture of your choice. And all that's left to do now is to spread the cards on the table, revealing that all of the cards are indeed now facing the same way, face up, except for just two face down cards. And you can remove these two cards from the deck, just like so. You can now reveal the card on your left to be the spectator selected card. In this instance, of course, it was the 8 of clubs. You can now reveal the value of your selected card, and that will be the Jack of Diamonds. Remember, the original bottom card of the deck. And the Jack of Diamonds will be this card right here. As we conclude this tutorial, let's take a moment to reflect on how magic helps develop powerful people skills. When you perform a trick, you're engaging with your audience, reading their reactions and building a connection. So remember, you're not just mastering tricks, you're also mastering the art of connecting with people. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep the magic alive and take care.